Revolution and radical Islam. While their historic roots go deeper, most of today's well-known Islamic terrorist organizations gained prominence in the late 1970s and early 1980s. One of the key events triggering this increased move toward violence was the 1979 invasion of Afghanistan by former Soviet Union. The attempt to subdue the Afghan nation galvanized the beliefs of radicals like Osama bin Laden, a wealthy Saudi Arabian who began to preach that there must be a holy war against the infidels. All those who did not believe in Islam, he supported the Afghan resistance or Mujahideen, which would eventually become a full-blown jihad or holy war. Ironically, the United States also supported the resistance, working with Saudi Arabia and Pakistan to set up Islamic schools in Pakistan for Afghan refugees. These schools later became training centers for Islamic radicals bent on the destruction of the United States and Israel. Americans were unknowingly playing the role of midwife while Al Qaeda was in the birth canal. Now, if you do your research and you follow the money, Saudi Arabia owns most of the night. They own most of us, the United States, financially. Because they got a lot of money, a lot of oil. In the world markets, currencies, they're based off oil, so that's why. The Saudi Petro agreement, once we abandoned the gold reserve, we switched to oil as the world reserve currency, basically, and they have like all of it. So during the same year, the Shah of Iran, who had been put into the power with the help of the United States, was forced to flee the country because of a growing unrest. Um, yeah, I'm not going to read the rest because it's pretty graphic. Like, and I don't want to get people fired up. I want people to have their own belief systems, but I want you to question. I mean, these things have been around for a long time. I want you to question them. Don't take them at face value. I did it first, and I learned a lot once I started to question them. Okay, and correct me if send your thoughts my way. Don't hate me. Don't at me. Some worse stuff I want to read. Oh, here's John. Here's a picture of him at the. So we call it the Wayland, the West Bank. I wonder why it's called a bank. Is it in a bank for money? Isn't a bank for money? Okay, I'm in the next chapter. I'm going to go over the dead, the Jewish people. Love you. Have a good night.